victory, Emanuel.
YouTube, what's going on? Big P coming back with another one. Let's get him go talk some boxing. Oh, we had a great fight, lightweight. Two great fights actually, lightweight. But Emanuel Navarrete, Oscar Valdez, yes, two. Second fight. And when they had their first fight, I did a breakdown, gave my reaction to the fight. But yes, this was a great fight, or great while it lasted. Emanuel Navarrete, oh, you can tell he has Oscar Valdez's number. Yes, because even when Oscar Valdez would have success, in a round or look like he could take the round, Emanuel Navarrete had put together some combinations or, throw some awkward punches, some awkward hooks. That's one thing about Emanuel Navarrete. He could throw from awkward angles and he has long arms. He could throw from awkward angles and he has long arms. So he could throw hooks, uppercuts. And both fighters, they started out trying to work their jab, get their jab going. But what got Oscar Valdez in trouble, in my opinion, in this fight, he had very bad posture. He was leaning over his shoulders and over his knees, over his body. He was leaning, and hence to why there was also almost a few headbutts. Emanuel Navarrete had to check his head a few times to make sure he wasn't bleeding, wasn't bust open, because Oscar Valdez, he was leading with that head a lot. He was leading with his head, and I was scared there was going to be a head collision, because Oscar Valdez, he had very bad posture, and that's what got him knocked down his first time. He had his head basically sitting on the platter, leaning over, and he was, getting low, but he was already leaning. So when Emanuel Navarrete hit him with that hook, his momentum was already going forward. His momentum was already going forward. But Oscar Valdez, he a tough fighter. He gonna keep pushing. He got knocked down twice and got stopped to the body round, I think 6 or 5. I think it was around 5 or 6 for sure. He couldn't get back up. It was a liver shot. He couldn't get back up. And Emanuel Navarrete, he set it up perfectly. He had been going to his head a lot. He was head hunting quite a bit. He threw some good body punches in there as well, but Oscar Valdez was not ready for that body punch. He was not ready for that body shot. And Emanuel Navarrete set it up perfectly. He set up some perfect shots in that fight. One hook he hit Oscar Valdez with, as Oscar Valdez was throwing a punch, and Oscar Valdez got his mouthpiece knocked out. Yes. Emanuel Navarrete, his precision, his accuracy was on point. His timing, everything was on point. I like Emanuel Navarrete, one of my favorite fighters. But everything was on point. So Oscar Valdez, you got to figure some things out, man. He a tough fighter, but he got to figure some things out. It's not winning. I'm not going to say not winning against his top competition, because he got 3 losses, 1 to Shakur Stevenson and 2 to Emanuel Navarrete. So it is against top guys, if you want to, be critical of who he lost to. It is top guys, but yeah, Emanuel Navarrete, he's very, very crafty, long arms, he could throw every punch, he could throw uppercuts, hooks, jabs, he could do it all. He's very crafty, and he's always at his own pace, always at his own rhythm. Emanuel Navarrete, I like him a lot. You also had Paro versus Hitchins. That was a good fight. That was a great fight. Paro versus Hitchins. That was a good fight. And Paro, he beat Sabril Matias and he lost his first title defense. Hitchins is a boxer. Them scorecards was weird. One judge had Paro winning by a pretty good margin, and the other 2 judges had Hitchins winning. So, it was a good fight. It was a good fight, but we had some big boxing this weekend. A lot of boxing this weekend. So, but I definitely wanted to highlight that Emanuel Navarrete Oscar Valdez fight because we knew that first fight, it was fireworks. So it was only right that they had that rematch. The first fight last year, 2023, was crazy. So it was only right that they had the rematch. And Emanuel Navarrete, he had surgery on his hand and he was ready to go. He was ready to go. He's letting his hands go. Oscar Valdez got stopped, got knocked down twice and got stopped. I think it was round 5, could have been round 6, one of those rounds. Yes, definitely wanted to give my reaction to this, gave my breakdown, my prediction. You know, to the first fight, I didn't get a chance to do my breakdown prediction to this fight. Gave a reaction to the first fight as well, but yeah, want to talk some boxing. What y'all think about that fight? Comment, like, subscribe, best way you can help us. Share the video. Video entertaining, hit that cash and maybe this is what I do. Definitely want to react to this. We're gonna knock another one out. Bah, bah, bah. Let's get it.